how about the number from...
I'm pumped, I'm happy. Let's get started.
Should be. Me too, buddy.
Like super pumped or just pumped?
This is a super pumped.
Old rider, new rider. It's the same, you know, bike. Pretty much where we left it.
I think that this track's a little bit slower, definitely a little bit more elevation, and just different type of dirt. Last week was a little more square edge and kind of sandier. This one's a little bit heavier, denser, really gonna suck up the bike, the suspension, so I think maybe more challenging. Yeah, it has. It's 6 years actually, so like Tony said, the track is totally different from what I expected. Recent years it was a lot harder. They brought in a lot of soft dirt, so the track's gonna be really rutted and rough, and I think gonna be better for racing too.
Starting blocks are permitted so long as they do not interfere with the other riders. If you are using a starting block, your mechanics are responsible to pick them up. MX Sports Pro Racing will not be responsible for any blocks that are left on the starting line, so your mechanic must pick them up.
You know, I heard Dungey was coming out of retirement, Caroli was coming over, and I've never seen the Hangtown Classic, so I had to come do it.
We weren't expecting Antonio Caroli, and let alone Ryan Dungey, to have that many championships join at the last minute. The fact that Ryan is that good, just like Antonio at this point in his life, he's a little younger than Antonio, but he's been out of it for much longer. I was shocked. I was as impressed by Ryan Dungey as I was by Jet Lawrence last weekend.
It's a hard spot to be because you're super focused and you want to keep your concentration, and you know, yeah, you don't want to do all these autographs and all this other stuff, but it's like at the end of the day, it's like these people come and they pay to come and see you, and you know, and the impact that you can have on a fan, a little kid or somebody who, just by taking a few minutes, it's you can see the smile on their face. So, you know, it's always a balance. You know, you get to do this and yeah, be serious, but also just take the few minutes that you have and take out a Sharpie, sign some things, say hello, and yeah, it's fun. If they weren't here, racing wouldn't really be what it is either. So.
Oh my God! So he's an obsessive fan of yours. He's been talking about you all week.
You're gonna kill it today. Thanks, guys. Have fun, huh? Good to see you. And I can click it for 3 months. He can pick up a pair of crappy clubs.
Good. Yep.
I don't like it, but like, I don't like getting like muddy like that.
It can be, I mean, you can be good, but it can be a lot of situation that you can lose everything or win everything, huh?
Yeah, that's like especially if there's like points on the line, like it's coming down, like man,
then you have stress already because
so much more up in the air.
Yeah.
You must have lost some weight.
It does. It does.
Hey. How's it feel?
Like a champ.
Why are we so early? It's not till 8:50. What time is it?
8:23.
Oh, well then let's wait.
Yeah, we got time.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, you good?
Oh, no, I was panicked. I didn't look at my watch. I'm like, oh,
Carlos
shit.
got me all excited.
Freaking Carlos.
He's Minnesota time, you know. Too many Oreos. We can sit here or sit there. It's the same thing. If you want to watch over there, we can go. I'm ready.
Should we?
Yeah, let's go. Track looks good. They say the lights, you'll be able to see it flash. It's right there in the corner. In some places, when you do the parade light, you'll be able to see it. They got them on.
The bikes, there's the rear is like that Moose gives it so much traction in the rear. It's a different feel than a tube. But yeah, so one area I'm really struggling is that I'm coming into the turns, and when I jump into the turns or I'm coming in, it's going down and down and down, and then it pops up and throws. I don't know where I'm at. It stands the bike up.
There's no control. We need to control it.
Give a little bit of resistance.
What I see is it stays high, and then the front is transferred. When you, it's like we said, it's just transferred. The front is going deep. I can see them in some of the places because you're trying to go faster. It's actually handicapping a little bit to go to that neighbor. I think.
Yeah.
I think it's nothing to lose. If we don't like it, we'll go back to that. But I think you'll know right away.
I tried to get out with the front guys, and there was a lot of guys going for that position so they could get a clear track. So we run into some lappers. It kind of messes with the times here and there, but overall got some clean laps and feel good about where we're at. So a little hectic though, for sure.
Really good. It's a little heavy, the practice, you know, like the first practice always. And the track is a little bit more, some of the jumps are a little more GR than normal. I will say more like, not a Supercross, but more towards like Supercross style. And we're gonna do some adjustment to see if we can get better. If we know, we just go back to base, which is, he rode good last week, so we just want to try to get better. You know where the corner when you come into there, you see where that guy over there is fixing the banners?
Yeah.
And the outside, they were jumping from the outside to the inside line.
Outside to the inside.
Yes.
Okay.
Frankie just told me. And they were jumping right in the middle of the double, and kind of stay in the middle to the left and right, depending at the end. But just look at it. But he said everyone that tried to go tight inside, at least for now, he said they were too tight. There was like they had to slow down too much.
The track or just the
No, over there,
top?
where the guy's watering. You see where that?
Yeah, so you come over that they miss that inside hump and go outside of that, you're saying?
Yeah, outside the hump. Don't get in the hump. You try both, but that's what they. Low speed, 1.
They go in easier and pop back even more, so almost worse. Like, I think we need to slow the rebound down or something.
Yeah.
Good. Got a couple of good practices in and little adjustments with the bike. Nothing too crazy, so that's nice. And then just basically resting up. We got a little over an hour till we have to head to the gate. So, yeah, just getting ready.
Watch your back, bro. I miss you.
A little stiff in the rear, but balance feels way better.
Hey, Ryan said everything feels pretty good besides the shock felt a little stiff in the sharp edges.
I feel it. Track was rough and definitely a challenging one, and can't be too hard on myself. You know, it's been 6 years, so I gotta be patient and with myself and the whole process, and just keep getting a little bit better every weekend. And if we can do that, close the gap, I'm happy.
Ryan was also right there, but he stalled it. But I think he's also a little closer than last week. Actually, the result doesn't show it, but I think overall speed is a little bit better.
And then he close to Christian again, and then he kind of like start making like he got a little anxious, like I'm gonna get him, and then
Stalled it.
yeah. We'll look in the gates, and I don't think that gate was bad.
No.
It was in that area. It was good.
Yeah.
start was good, but it got a little buggy.
I didn't get the R's up enough.
Okay, give me your face right here. You got a little dirt. No, don't touch your eyes. No, Ryan said it feels good, ready to go. He struggled a little bit in the bumps. They were a little bit rougher. We make some changes for second moto. They were not as good. I mean, he still managed. He rode really well. So after all, it was not a bad moto. You know, it's still decent. He's a racer. He wants to do better and better every time. You know, so we'll regroup and come back next week.
I'm just excited to enjoy every moment. You know, to be able to go back and race at these tracks again that I've been to before, and yeah, I don't want to make the most of all the opportunities, and of course get better every single weekend. But you know, that's going to come, and we're going to just, you know, Carlos told me at the beginning of the year, we're going to have fun this year, and don't forget it. So we got to keep it fun too.